Atapu, Harunefer. Looking good today. Looking forward to getting moving with you. Let's get going. All right, y'all, let's get it in. As usual, we start with our bow in, our Shiasha, and then we get into recently we've been doing the all over body check-in. So we're going to start with the all over body check-in today. Once we get the all over body check-in, we're going to move into some Asar Stance, and we'll get into some the healing Qigong, some of the martial Qigong, healing Qigong, medical Qigong. And once that's in, we'll do our breathing exercise, get into our meditation. I left out the form, but we're more than likely going to do the meditation, and we'll end with the form. So that way folks can see how their meditation and doing the practice of the form are connected. And then we'll go from there to our wisdom from the sages of the ages. And then we'll close out the sessions. That sound like that works for everybody? Good, good, good. Okay, so I'm going to roll back so you all get to a place where you can see, and we're going to get to the all over body check-in. All right. Here we go. And so we're going to start with this, I'll call it the left foot. We cross it over. All right. And so if you're standing and you don't have a chair, all you can do is take your right leg and prop it up underneath the left thigh so that the foot is elevated. And we're going to just rotate the toes into a circle. Or if you're standing, you can stand. Just want to rotate the toes in a circle like I'm doing here. You want to try and get a complete range of motion as much as you can. And then we change the direction. And we do it slowly with conscious direction and connection, okay? What we do in doing this, because we don't do it often, is we're re-enabling the neural networks from the brain and the mind to the foot. All right, now I'm gonna take my shoe off just so you can see what we're doing. You're gonna wiggle all the toes. Okay, so you can do it yourself. You don't have to take your shoe off, or if you're barefoot or whatever. Here you go. You're going to wiggle all the toes. And then you start with the big toe only. Move the big toe by itself. And it may not happen today. It's your first day. It's all right. But you want to move the big toe by itself. And then you want to work down to the second toe. All the way down to the third toe. All the way down to the pinky toe, moving by itself. All right. And so the goal here is what we're doing is we are acknowledging that where the consciousness goes, the energy flows along with the circulation. And so for many of our people that have challenges with circulation, have challenges with connection to the body, and then we're going to switch the legs and do the other leg. Draw a circle with the toes, full range of motion. And again, the goal is to begin to establish, we talk a lot about this, the goal is to establish a relationship with the body. And so we want to do this slow, deliberate movement so that the mind is really in control, so you can feel all of the muscles that it takes to rotate this foot. You should be able to feel the muscles, the metatarsals, metacarpals, the phalanges all in there that are moving around. The goal is to move slow enough so you can feel them. Change direction. And you want to get as much range of motion as you can. So point those toes as much as you can, flex as much as you can as you rotate around. And then since we've changed direction already, and you should feel all of this in those muscles along the tibia and the calf, all the way down to the Achilles and into the foot. right, let's go. We wiggle all the toes. All right, and starting with the big toe, one at a time. Big toe, then the second toe. And again, don't expect it to start today. What you want to do is to establish that relationship. So you might be moving all four of your toes at the same time, right? But you might be able to get that big toe, you might move all of them. Focus in and see in your mind's eye just the one toe moving. And with practice, and again, we do this every day, it comes. Now I can move my big toe, and on some days I can move my second and third toe and my pinky toe all by itself. But if I break off and don't do it for a few days, my mind-body connection, gets a little more difficult, and they move as a group. They're still moving, but as a group. And so these are things that we won't call them perishable skills, although they may be. It just means that the relationship is different. And think about it. Your relationship with things that you do every day is different than your relationship with things that you do once or twice a week, 3 times a week. Now, we're going to start with your left shoulder, and you're just going to take it around in a circle, bring it to the front, up and around to the back. You want to get the full range of motion. You want to let the arm dangle, let the hand be light. Full range of motion. So you're working your trapezius muscles, you're working part of the deltoid around, working parts of the latissimus, your back, the lats, and you're working part of the pectoralis minor. Okay. Now take it to the front. And again, we're not moving too fast. Just want to let the arm dangle. Keep it light, full range. All right, now the other arm. Drawing that circle with the shoulder, and now take it the other direction. All right, now we're going to start with the left hand. You're going to take it so that it's like this. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see it. So you want the arm bent like this. Hand coming out in front. You want that elbow tucked under so it's not out here, it's tucked under. You're going to rotate the hand the same way you did the foot. You're drawing a circle with the fingertips. But you want to use the full range of motion. And you want the arm bent so that you can feel the entire weight of the arm on the shoulder. Because of the angle that the hand is and the forearm is, you should feel that weight on your bicep. And as you rotate the hand around, change direction, you should feel all of the muscles working in the forearm to rotate the hand. And again, full range of motion. So we want to bring it all the way up, down, and around as much as you can. All right, bring it up top here. We're going to wiggle all the fingers. And then starting with either the thumb or the pinky, one finger at a time. And again, we're not doing it fast because we want to be able to have it under our deliberate, conscious control because we are building a relationship. All right, then we switch hands and arms. And again, same way, right? Want to see it? Tuck that elbow under. And bring it around. And the goal is to move slowly and draw that circle with the fingertips. Feeling the weight of the entire arm on the shoulders, the weight of the forearm and hand on the biceps. switching direction with the hand, and you should feel the muscles in the forearm working to rotate the hand around. The elbow stays tucked under. Right, all the fingers together, and then one at a time. Okay, and now what we're going to do, I'll move a little closer so you can get it in. Want you to be able to see the head movement, because now we're going to work on the neck. So you're going to be looking straight ahead. And so what we're going to do is, as you breathe in, you're going to look to your left. You're going to breathe out to the right. Breathing in to the left. Breathing out to the right. Breathing in to the left. Breathing out to the right. Breathing in to the left. Breathing out to the right. Breathing in to the left. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down as you exhale. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Looking left as you breathe out, chin down. Looking left as you breathe in, chin up. Breathing out to the right. Looking to the right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking to the right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking to the right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking to the right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking to the right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking to the right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking to the right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking to the right as you breathe out, chin down. Breathing in front and center. Breathing out, chin down. Breathing in, chin up. 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 Breathing out, chin down. As you breathe in, take the head around in a circle. Full range of motion, slowly. Listen to your body go as far as you can go. Our next in breath, take the head around the other direction. Next in breath, bring it right back to front and center. Excellent. Good work. All right. So now, what we want to be able to do is something that we did not do at the start, because I started sitting down and I threw myself off. We did not bow in. So what we'll do is we'll get that rectified right now. Anytime we remember the ancestors is important, but if we do it from the start, we're going to get it in right now. So we say, we bow to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us. We bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher, we bow. All right. Supposed to do that first. I got caught up in getting this in. Now, what I want you to do is place your feet heels together, 90-degree angle as we get into the Uatchit position. Let's get it. All right. Uatchit position, heels together, forming a 90-degree angle, apex of the angle coming straight out in front. 2 breaths right on here. All right, we come on into pyramid hands. All right, we're going to shift all the way to that right leg. You're going to pick up on the left toes. You're going to step to the left, a little wider than shoulders width. Heel first. Set it down. Balance the weight between the legs. Tuck your bottom. Extend the hands as we begin the Asar Stance. Pyramid hands. Okay. Palms out, toes, knees, and hands all point the same direction. Palms out. Wrists higher than the elbows. We call this position holding the golden orbs. You want to see a ball of golden white light like the sun in the palms of the hands. Rotate the palms so they're facing the ground. Hands are parallel to the ground. We call this position oneness. 2 breaths. Chin down, we're going to breathe into the turtle. Going to breathe out to the drawbridge, bending forward from the waist. Back stays flat and straight, chin is tucked. 2 breaths. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Here we're going to go through what we call rabbit through the chute. Hands come back behind the kidneys, up the center of the body, no higher than the center of the forehead. And we press down to the ground as we exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Into oneness. 2 breaths. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching, arms and hands not touching the body, hands beneath the navel. 2 breaths. Rotate the left hand on top so the palms are facing each other. You want to see a ball of light in between the palms like the sun, golden white light. 4 breaths. Into oneness. 2 breaths. Into the turtle, chin down, and out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Shift all the way to the right leg, slide the left foot into Uatchit. Drop the hands and shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right. Want to go with feet parallel, shoulders width. I'm going to bring the arms here, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Elbows and shoulders at the same height. It's called the KhASA position. Hands are facing the head. Bottom is tucked. Using the bellows breathing, jaws lightly clenched, tongue at the roof of the mouth. Here we go, 2 breaths. Palms facing forward, 2 breaths. We're going to step into the do-out position. So you're going to shift all the weight to the left. You're going to pivot 45 degrees on the right foot, step down on the right foot. Up on the left toe, stepping forward. All the weight remains on the right leg. The hands come down like so. 4 breaths, all the weight on the right leg. Left hand in front of the forehead, right hand out from the heart. Elbows down. Stepping back, pivot on that right foot, bring the hands down into the gathering. Breathing in and out. In, out. All right. Now we're going to go into swinging arms. Arms come up, the balls of the feet, back on the heels. So we're rocking back and forth. Let them swing. Let them stop on their own. Feel the muscles as they move. Excellent. Now we're going to do a movement called opening the chest and stretching the back. Sinking down. Raise the hands to the height of the shoulders. Turn the palms to their face and separate. Bring the shoulder blades together. And if you can, arch the head back. And if you can, arch the body. Then come up as you exhale. And down. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. We do it 4 more times for a total of 5. Now, last one. And we shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, now we're gonna have a seat. We're gonna get to our breathing exercise. We'll get a good spot. Sit in simple, or crisscross applesauce, simple, half or full, whatever's comfortable. We're going to be here for just a few minutes, okay? So we want to start here. We're going to do this today, our breathing exercise, and then we're going to do what we call a simple kneeling. And so we're going to do, I'm going to do it front ways, and I'm going to do it sideways so you can see the feet. So that way you have an opportunity to get the position correctly in terms of simple kneeling. And then on Friday, our very next session, we will get into the Asar pose, or some people call it like corpse pose meditation. So we'll do that. And then we'll also get into introductory Kemetic kneeling. It's a little different than the simple kneel. So the goal is to build folks up into our primary Kemetic Sama series of movements. All right, and that's the goal, so that by the end of this next series of sessions, barring, with our ability to come back together again, but hopefully as that materializes, we will then be able to have that. So we have an in-class version and an in-person version and a video version so that you have it, so you see what it looks like. And we'll only be doing it for video purposes probably once or twice, and then we'll do it in class, all right? As one of the primary movement vocabulary exercises that we do for the Kemetic Ahan Sama Association. So I want to be able to have folks moving towards the skills that are required to improve yourself and understand yourself and your body and your relationship, and to improve your relationship and your connection with your ancestors, with your Necher, with the Necheru, with your personal Necheru, and then the ways in which you can utilize this practice for self-development, for addressing internal challenges, for addressing trauma, both generational and personal. So now that we're in this good position, you want to sit tall. You're going to take this right hand. You're going to thumb and index finger together, palm up, resting on the knee, palm up with the right hand. You take the left thumb, block off the left nostril, middle and index finger in the center of the forehead. The hand looks like this, okay? Ring finger, pinky finger down, middle finger, index finger up. Thumb blocks off the left nostril, middle and index finger, the center of the forehead. Here we go, breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Breathing in and out 10 times fast fire breath. Deep breath in, out. Switching hands, no breath. Again, thumb and index finger on the left hand, right thumb on closing the right nostril, middle and index finger on the right hand, the center of the forehead. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in, release. Both hands, thumb and index finger touching, palms up, breathing in, out, in, out. You should notice both nostrils moving together, breathing in, both nostrils out, both nostrils in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in, chin down. Release. Very nice, very nice. All right, keep the hands here. Close the eyes. You want to see the body relaxing. You want to see a flame of light. The base of the spine. Begin to glow like a candle and get bigger like a roaring fire. As it continues to grow, you want to see a golden white light into the body at the tailbone and where it meets the ground. The healing light energy of the earth fills the body with light. Begins to rise, filling the reproductive organs, filling the waist, spreading down through the legs, all the way around, all the way down to the tips of the toes. Entire legs are filled with the light. Rising up the spine, it fills the internal organs in the abdomen, the colon, kidney, liver, spleen, intestines, pancreas, appendix, the lungs, the heart, the kidneys, the adrenal glands, the lymph nodes. Rising, the heart, the lungs, rising further, the additional lymph series on down through the shoulders and arms and hands. Rising up through the neck into the head, filling the head space with light. The whole interior of the body is now filled with light, golden white healing light. With the next in-breath, we feel the body being engulfed by the light, and the light expands all around the body, protecting the body. So we're now protected with the healing golden white light of the sun and the earth, shining around us. Now, as we are here, we want to see a gleaming, shining white pyramid around the body. And a pyramid is a symbol of initiation, a symbol of timelessness, symbol of preservation. And inside this white gleaming pyramid is the golden orb, the golden white orb that's on the outside of your body, providing peace and healing and protection. Inside the great white pyramid, which is providing us with longevity, with timelessness, with an ability to be here and to be everywhere now. As we relax, we see the pyramid, we see the orb inside the pyramid, and inside that orb we find our body. You want to see a golden Ankh in the center of the forehead here, gleaming through the orb, through the pyramid, the Mer-Khut, shining from within all the way out, receiving the light from the sun. That is why the Ankh is gold. It is shining down, reflecting the light, healing, so that all may see and bear witness to the light. We recognize it as coming from within us and reflecting off of us as we carry the light within that was given to us, and we reflect the lights of the one, that all may see and bear witness. Using the nostrils, taking deep, full breaths. And we want to release the Ankh, let it return to the heart. We want to begin the next breath. We will release the pyramid, the Mer-Khut. We want to release the orb, allow it to come back within the body. And we want to feel the fullness of the body, releasing the energy down the front of the forehead, down the face, down, curling around the chin, down the neck, all the way down the chest, through the core of the body, and out through the buttocks on back into the earth. I want to see our energy remain within the body, ready and available for us to call upon whenever we need for our protection, for our healing. When we begin to open the eyes, blinking rapidly, blinking rapidly. Slow the blinking down as the eyes adjust to the light in the room. Now the body should be feeling energized yet relaxed. The organs should be good. And so what we are going to do as the body feels relaxed, you feel as if you should be present in your body from the breathing. We have had our time of stillness where the inside is busy and yet still. Where the inside has been busy while this outside has been still. And now what we will do is we will get to our Tai Chi form, the Yang short form, which is a reminder of where we are. And in doing it that way, you'll see that now we will have the inside be still with our breathing. And our outside will be in movement. So we'll get into the active yin yang so that you can begin to see the relationship of seated meditation and standing meditation and particular guided meditation. And now we move towards guided movement. So let's stand and get into Uatchit position. Excellent. Gonna adjust this just a little bit. Now we're gonna get into our form. Uatchit position. Follow along. I'm gonna sink down, shifting all the weight to the right, coming up on the left toes. Stepping left. Sinking down. Sun rises. And we're going to go through the short form. Ward off. And to grasp the bird's tail and stroke it. And to roll the ball. And release. And roll back. Press. Push. Single whip, but we call this stir the cauldron, into single whip, and to play guitar. Again, this is called strike with shoulder. White crane spreads wings. Brush knee and push. Play guitar. Brush knee and push. Circle fist. Into parry and punch. Release or pull back, push. Separate hands into cross hands. Sun rises over the mountain. And sun sets. We bring it back. And we bow. All right. Now we get to the wisdom of the sages of the ages. And today, because today, for many of our Muslim brothers and sisters, the day is Eid. And so to all of them, I would wish a very hearty Eid Mubarak. And so we will read from our elder brother, Rumi, as translated by Jawid Mojaddedi, in a copy of the Masnavi, one of the great works of Jalaluddin Rumi. So clear the head. And okay, this is from The Escape of the Merchant's Parrot. Where now is our famed solidarity? While I'm in gale, the rest of you are free. My noble friends, remember this poor bird and drink to me tomorrow. Spread the word. If friends remember one, then one is blessed. Majnun's love for his Layli, though, was best. In fine surroundings, you recline and think, while I just have my blood left now to drink. So down a glass of wine for my sake, friends. If you don't want to try to make amends, remembering one who's fallen in the dust, you'll pour the dregs upon the ground, I trust. What happened to the oath that we all swore? Don't promises you make count anymore? Have I deserved my fate for some offense? If you hurt sinners, what's the difference? The harm you cause in war and retribution delights me more than musical audition. Good fortune can't match torture that's from you. Your wrath is dearer than my own life, too. This is your fire. How great must your light? The funeral's now, the party starts tonight. Because of sweetness in your wrathfulness, none know the full depth of your tenderness. I moan, but fear that he might answer me by kindly softening his tyranny. I'm smitten by his wrath and kindness too. My love for opposites amazes you. If I escape these thorns now for a rose, a nightingale's lament I will compose. Strange nightingale whose mouth is open wide to fit both thorns and roses now inside. There's no bird but a fiery dragon there. Love's made all seem to him so sweet and fair. He loves the whole, which is here and above. He loves himself thus and seeks his own love. Atep. Thank you for that wisdom from the sages of the ages. Again, Eid Mubarak to our Muslim brothers and sisters. It's come to the end of our time together today, so I want to say to you, Hatapu, and Ankh, peace to you, life, health, prosperity, strength, righteousness, justice. And we will bow out and we will say to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe, giving honor and praise to the ancestors and eternal witnesses of the earth and sky. Bearing their witness, I say to you, peace, Atep. Ankh, life, health, strength, posterity, truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity. Haru Nefer, may you have a good day. Peace.